Alright, everyone. It's Thalan McRom, and we're back in my Vintage Story Vanilla playthrough. And we're getting near the end of what's going to be the end of this series, for now, anyways. Uh, but to get there, we gotta finish the Devastation. It's hard to believe we've already been at the series 175 hours in this world. Almost 178. Or 79, I mean. Whatever. I'll have to double check that exact numbers. But here we are, picking right back up where we left off here in the Devastation. Um, and so I actually had to go look this up, figure out what I'm supposed to do up here on this floor. And so basically, there's a couple ways we can go. We could go over this way. And basically, if we hop down onto that, we can then hop over to that, and then over to there, and go up that way. And that'll get us up. Which, like, and then it's like over to here, I think. Like, back this way, remember correctly, or something. It's like this whole thing we have to, do. It's like over here, then... You can already hear the boat one down there trying to shoot at me. Oh no. Well. Alright. There we go. Alright, back inside. Remember which way it was in here. Okay, so we did that. Yeah, so it's like over here. You have to go up. Yep. Jump. Bring this up to here. Do this. Do this. Yep. That's over here. And here. And this way. And that brings us up here. Which brings us over to here, which is where I kind of was. Now I gotta remember this one. Alright, this is the stairs one. We go basically to here. And here. There we go. Into here. And this is where we were. I gotta remember. Because we basically have to work our way around over to there. So let me go check this real quick. Okay, that's the mistake I made. Alright. Let's go look at this real quick. Okay. So I was right to go down to here. This is correct. This is correct. The trick is you have to jump onto that there. This here. Then this block. Then this block. Then this block. That piece almost got me there. Then up to here. Then, let me get my lantern out. And it's like up here somewhere. Right. Because we want to work on basically getting over onto that. You know, I think it's here. Yep. And then to here. And then from here, we go to like over here. Here. Back this way. You can see where this gets crazy. Like the kind of jumps we're having to do here. Yeah, and like here. Then we crouch through here. Then to here. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Quit jumping. Mess that up. Okay, well. Back down here. Okay. Alright. At least I didn't go all the way down to the bottom this time. Yep. Okay, now. Here. Well, I'll just stand right here. Okay. Into here. Okay. We're up here. Yep. So then over to here. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Let's patch up a little bit. Not how I wanted to be using up my bandages and all that. Yeah, I got some more bandages, so we'll be alright. And one more should top us off here. There we go. Top off my food bar a little bit too. And to here. Alright. Getting really good at this, and I don't want to be really good at this. Alright. Up here. Over to here. Yep. Yep. And, yeah. So over to here. 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 There we go. Got it. There. Then it's just over here. 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 Okay. I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna be able to get all the loot I want out of this place. Oh, man. Okay. Too far. Alright, here. Yep. There we go. Alright, there's that one. And then, alright. Back to here. There we go. There's that. There's that. That. Here we are. Get over here. Now we need to get over to this one. Maybe this is where I need to, like, stop. Let me double check that. Let me double check. Okay. So there. Then we go over to there. Okay. So we're here. We then go... We're supposed to hop over onto this thing here. Okay. So here. To here. Then to here. Then over to here. Okay. Wait. So we're here. So 11 is like... up here. Right here. That doesn't look right. Yeah. Check something again here real quick. Okay, yep, got to here. By going up, turn type, swing your wheel to a strong, easy crouch. Alright, so let me go look at this real quick. Okay, this is not what I wanted. Alright. I'm gonna figure this out, folks. So we're trying to figure out, okay, I've gotten up to this point, and I'm trying to figure out where I jumped from here. Okay. Yep. I'm watching a little tutorial real quick, folks, just because I can't figure out which pile of rubble I'm supposed to jump onto. I've fallen all the way down like 3 times now. Alright, so yeah, did all that. Did that. Yep. Got there. Got there. Got up there. Did that. Okay, yep. Got over there. Got up to there. Huh? Yep, there. There. Got there. Okay, up there. Over there. Okay, I see it. Alright, so let me pause that. Okay, so... Go. Alright, back to game. Here we are. So we're here. So basically we now hop over to here, crouch through here. Okay. From here, onto that one, onto that one, onto that one, to there. Okay. Then to there, to there, to there. Okay. That's the trick. Got it. Got it, folks. Okay. Alright. Got it figured out. Back to game. So basically, we do go over to here, and up to here, and over to here, and then, I messed that up just ever so slightly. All right, that had me scared there for a second. I do not like, so people wondering. No, I don't really like parkour, jumps and stuff. Here we go. Yep, goes up here. Then to this one, back to here. Back here, back here. So we have to do like a little running jump. There we go. Then it's onto this one. Onto this one. Onto this over here. And we can go right to here. Okay. And here we are on the next floor. Alright. Let's call the elevator up. So we have it. Alright. What else do you have in here? Diamonds. I got some more rusty gears we'll take. Lantern. Ooh. Jonas part. The Jonas part is valuable. Take the Jonas part. If need be, I'll lose the sticks. Alright. Let's go ahead and... How much? 0.9 servings. I think we can finish that piece of pie there. Alright. Now, from here, how do we want to do this one? Okay. All right. Okay, so I've followed those instructions right. What we need to do here is right here. Yeah, there's this one. So we like stand on like this. If we can get onto this. Yep, yep. No. No, wait. Oh, no, it's this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, like do this. Alright, so I need to get onto this somehow. Okay, I think I need to do like, hold on, I think I need to do like a little jump. There we go, got it. We're on top of it. Okay. Alright, you have to kind of like run forward and jump at the same time. Okay, I missed that one. Alright, alright. I'm gonna get it now. Okay. You can hear the boss is trying to attack me. There we go. Got it. Okay. Oh, great. I messed up again. Okay. Oh, man. This... I do not like the boss's arrows coming and raining down around me as I'm trying to make this jump. If I'm honest. Oh, man. He seems very upset. Go. Okay. Okay, I know we need to get, like, here. Okay, so we need to be slightly to the left. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's the problem. Alright. There we go. Okay. So we need to basically be, like, jumping, like, right here. Okay, got it. Okay, finally made it up here. Okay, up here. Anything in this? That's shelves. Go to call the elevator up. That's where we had to come up through. Alright. I'm going to stand on this and just see what we've got here. Right, so... Okay, wow. You can hear those arrows just falling all around me. Hmm. Alright, let me see what I need to do here. I know it's something about that window over there. Aim at the windows, left frame, and jump north all time, switching to the present. Oh. That's kind of a nasty one that we're gonna have to do here, folks. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try it, folks. We're gonna try it. Okay, so basically we want to kind of get, like, right here. And then we want to run. Not do what I just did. Okay. Right, so we're back down here in the tanks. Ah, boy. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now let's try this again. Correct way. Alright, so we want to run, jump. Oh, I just barely missed it because we're trying to land basically on that there. Alright, alright. Try this again. There you go. Really. Window is where? This the window? Yeah, that's the window. Because essentially we're trying to land... Oh. I feel like this has been changed. Hold on. This definitely feels like it's been changed. Oh. I got one of its weapons? Hold on. Wait a minute. Apparently the giant arrows it's firing at us we can use as weapons. That's both kind of amazing. Huh. Huh. Alright. Can eat this pie before I jump. Alright. So... Okay, so we've made it to here. Yeah, it definitely feels like different than what it had previously. Found the spear that I threw. Alright. It's definitely not the direction it had before. Ow, 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 ow. Note to self. Bird not friendly. I might have messed this up badly. Yep. Oh, oh god, I am almost dead. Okay. Time for healing. Lots of healing. Alright. Yep. Just put that in here. Alright. That's my most damaged piece of clothing here. Use that. Alright. Oh well. Okay. Side of this thing. Oh, almost had it. At least I'm back inside. Okay. Anything in this box I didn't get? No. What about down here? I have some more loot space now. Nothing I care about, really. Okay. Now leave that alone. Alright, so let's see here. Why? Why? Thank you. Alright, because there's a block there. It won't let you shift back if there's like a block or something in the way. The whole thing. And then from here, it's what? Remember the way up on this one? No, right. Most of this was over here. Right here. This one was the easy one. Okay, this one. Exploded tanks, yep. Yep. Go from here to this one over here. Yep, over here, over here, over here, to here, over to here. All right. Wrong. I forgot to jump. There we go. Okay. Wasn't far enough forward. Yep. All right. Now we're here. All right. So this is where I have to go. This is the annoying one. Okay. To here. To here. To here. 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 Over here. Once we're up here, we want to go this way. This way. Over here. 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 Up here. To here. Right. And then we gotta do like a little running jump here. And over to this thing. Over to this thing. Over to there. This. Then do this. There we go. To here. Alright. Over to here. Yeah, messed it up. Messed it up. Alright. Go. Got it. I didn't go far enough over. Gotta avoid this bird. Okay. There we go. Got it. Dang it. It's slightly too far. Okay. There we go. This is... If I'm honest, folks, this is tough. Alright, come on. Oh, got it. There we go. The little side hop kind of works a little better. Okay. Ah. Okay. Yep. Okay, good. Alright, got it. Up here. And now, this is the one with the window. Yep, yep. Okay, so I got to the window last time. Because basically the goal is to get, like, up onto there. To that little bit there. See, the old thing, you said we had to aim for that little gearbox down there and land on that. I wonder if that's not how you're supposed to do it anymore. Because it almost looks like you could almost follow... Well, see, that pipe didn't quite get you there either. So it's definitely got to be the window. Okay, so let's try it like this. All right, so we're gonna do running. 1, 2, 3, go, jump. Okay. Ooh, almost didn't make it. Almost didn't make it. Okay, we're back on this. Okay. Side hop. There we go. Aim at the window again. Okay, so we kind of need to go and like jump, like run and jump at the go last second here. There we go. So we've made it to here. So we can get to here easily, and up to here, up to here, and up to here. Oh, that's it. That was what I needed to do right there. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, lots of those arrow thingies. So let's see here. What's this? Ooh, we got a chest here. Some more gears. Got a metal tank. Ruined scythe. Ruined tools. A music box. And some more metal gear. And some more rusty gears. Alright, let's bring the elevator up here. Okay. Alright. Alright. I think I see how this one works. Nope, maybe I don't. Okay. See, I was assuming that I jumped from, like, this onto that. That doesn't look like that's gonna work. Alright. Maybe it's... No, that's not gonna work either. Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I see it. Okay, everyone seeing this here? So it's chest to that, and then that to there. Look at all these like dart things shooting at me. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be like this. So like this. Oops, I missed it. But that's gonna be more like over to here. Hold on. Didn't quite make it. There we go. Just like that. I am hungry again. Hold on. This is why I brought a whole bunch of hardtack with me, basically. And then from here, it's going to be like... there. Yeah, and then we're going to have to jump again, basically. Not quite. I couldn't quite get it. Ooh, those just barely missed me. See, you can see them out there. But yeah, like you can see where you have to get onto like that right there. Anyways, just one more time. Okay. So I don't bump my mouse. There we go, there's that. Okay, made it up here. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back to the past. Bring this up to here. And what do we have in the chest? Oh, we have another temporal gear. Nice, we'll take that. Got some more rusty gears. Jonas assembly. These stack? These do stack. Nice. Okay. Alright. Look at this, we have a nice little balcony. Ladders we can go up. And then this is the thing we need. That's the thing we need. The lens. But I'm going to go back in here real quick. Oh, they've definitely changed this. Alright, so let's put this back in my offhand here. Let's get out the big boy sword. Let's go back out here. To see usually there's a place you could like hide down in here. Alright. At least it doesn't hurt too bad. You can't bandage up a little bit. Come on, you gonna land for me? Okay, gonna heal up real quick. Oh, I was sitting with that. Alright, so he doesn't hurt too much. Try and reload my health here. Yeah. Alright, come on, come on. Let's get these bandages going here. Heal up a little bit. Focus on healing instead of fighting for a second. Yeah. Now the thing is, we don't actually have to kill this thing. We just have to defeat it. There we go. And now, what are these? The short arrow feather. Huh. There we go. So we've got the lens now. So now what we can do is I'm picking up all these like arrows and stuff. Oh my goodness. I think the arrows are there so that, you know, if you didn't bring enough arrows or ranged combat, you know, you got an option. So let's go back to the past. That was a, like, as a fight goes, it wasn't the worst fight I've been in the game. Alright, what do we have in here? Anything else? With this low potential diamond, age books. I'm not, like, super worried about any of that. So now, we're gonna go over here, sit down. Or at least it's supposed to let us go down. No, no. Do I need an empty hand for this? What's going on here? Let's see here. Nope. Oh, there we go. You have to right-click sit on the elevator. take that all the way back up now. Can I take it back up? Oh, I think you can. I think once you get all the way to the top, you can just take the elevator back up. That's nice. Huh. I'm sitting here fascinated and playing with the elevator. Which can also apparently accommodate 2 people at a time, by the way. So if you're doing this as a group, technically only one person needs to get all the way up to the top, get the elevator working, and then the rest of the group can ride the elevator up and down, I think. Alright, so once we get down to the bottom, which I think we're at. Is this the bottom? Feels like this might be the bottom. Yes, this is the bottom. So first things first, I'm going to make some more bandages. Okay, there we go. Pull up on bandages. Alright, there we go. Gotta put my shield back in my offhand here. Top off my food a little bit. Top off my health, because we're going to have to go back outside. There we go. Steel fox out. Okay, and we gotta remember where my elk is. Elk, where you at? Elk is over there. Okay, so back to the back to the present. Here we are. So now let's get out of here. Oh, there's some of my arrows I lost. Spread out around here. Oh, weird. I just want to jump. Oh, it did the double jump thingy. I just want to look and see what this is. There's an Eldilon head here. Can I have it? I want the head. I want the head. Give me the head. Oh, no, I can't have it. Dang. I wanted that extra Eldilon head. Alright, well, let's get out of this place, because this place is kind of awful. Even if it was a grand and interesting adventure. Our next stop is Tobias's Cave. That's right, folks. Tobias is still alive. Over who knows how many years later, after all this nonsense happened. I'm just glad the Bowtorn aren't still out here harassing me nonstop. Yep, got a bad shiver. Bad corrupt shiver. Alright. What is that? That's another Elgion head. So this is like a duplicate of the last place we saw. Alright, well, let's keep going. That's like in the afternoon, so it took us a little longer than I thought to get up to the top. Get our lantern out just so we can see better. But yeah, you can feel the like tetanus just from being in this place. Makes my skin crawl a little bit. I heard that, boat one. Got it. Come on, I want the boat one. There we go. I'll take those extra arrows. Those are free arrows. There we go. I am keeping my chainmail on even though I'm wandering around. What kind of drifter are you? Corrupt. Okay. Oh. Do it again at once, huh? Alright. Wow, you're hitting hard. Okay. Alright. Yeah. patch up some more here. Stay down. Stay down. There you go. I wanted to see what this was over here. Looked like a sign. It's a ruined lantern. Okay. At least I brought plenty of medical supplies. Probably more than I needed, but I'd rather have more than I needed. Not enough. Especially since I've gotten some decent loot out of this place. That giant gear has seen better days. Man, this place is creepy at night, let me tell you. But we're almost out of it. Roof activity is medium, too. Just to add to the fun of this place. I am glad I made that steel box, though. Nope, 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 nope. Bad. Bad sugar. Nope. You started it. You're gonna finish it. There we go. Got him. Not being stabbed in the back by sugar and then not killing it. And the delay on healing, though, from wearing this chainmail is rough. There you go. Alright, how close am I? Okay, I'm getting close. To the end of the Devastation. But they changed the boss fight. So used to, there was like little entrance. I got this from like... Where'd you go, sugar? Ah, stop it. Bad sugar. You're real jumpy, sugar. Need to get patched up before we move on. Man, I am just burning through the bandages trying to get out of here. Restock my stack here. At least I'm getting enough, like, flax to make some more if I need to. There's a single tree over there. And a bunch of sandstone. And this is the end of the Devastation. Free. Free of the Devastation. Get out of here. See if that sugar's going to keep following me. I hope not. I'd rather not. Alright. Well, folks, that was the Devastation. Complete with the tower in the center that you have to, like, go deal with. It's a very confused raccoon. And there's where we parked our elk over there. So let's go collect our elk. Because up next, we're heading back towards the village, up to Tobias's cave. Elk, where you going? Where you going, bud? Elk. Elk, homeboy. What you doing? What you doing? I wanna change out my equipment, Elk. Put the chainmail back in there. Put that back in there. It's back on. Elk, stop running off, man. Bro, where you going? Elk, sit. Let me finish fixing my chainmail. Elk. Bad to have words. Come here. Where are you going? Stop wandering around. Stop. There. You about done wandering around there, Elk? You gonna let me switch out some stuff here? There we go. Good lord, Elk. What is going on? Actually, one thing I'm gonna do real quick. Put this in my offhand here, and we're gonna. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Drifter, drifter. Just regular drifter, but it startled me, man. All right. What I was gonna do. Let's just set a spawn point right here. Case of emergency. There. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of that, do that, and top off this. Put the lens there. Gonna eat a little bit of food. Now that we're not wearing our heavy armor anymore that's burning through our calories like crazy. Alright, Elk. Let's go. We gotta head north. If you check our map, Tobias's cave's there. And if we go up here, it's a little ways up there. It's up past the village, basically. But here we are, folks, on our way to Tobias's cave. Hopefully it won't be too hard of a journey compared to what we just had to deal with. Main thing I'm worried about is food. Down to just my charred bread. Glad I made that charred bread. We burned so many calories just getting through the devastation in our chainmail. That's why it's the elk's job to carry the chainmail. Go. Take him up to a run here. Travel a little faster, especially now that we're going to be in kind of a desert area. That was a bear we just ran past. I wonder why I see so many bears in deserts in this. Like these gravel deserts. Don't run. A big lake. Having to go around. All right. Seeing something that looks like a hole up ahead, so I'm going to try and avoid it. I do not like this terrain at all. Go. Get through some of this. I'll look for some more level terrain to get around. What I actually really like is the terrain around the village there, Nadia. Yeah, that terrain was really nice. Good riding terrain. In the area immediately around it. Farther out, it was super, like, filled with, like, deep holes and caves you could fall into. Let's check. This all looks pretty safe right here for us to do a quick map check. Let's see here. Let's get an idea of how far. So we are at... It's mostly just north. So... so it's about 7,000 blocks or so north of us, looks like. The village is right about 5,000. What we'll do is we'll head to the water and go back to Elk Boat. Elk Boat. Thankfully, it's not too much further through this forest. Yeah. Why is that pig attacking me? Pig. Bro. Oh, there's a piglet. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to this water, and this pig is, like, after me. It's the submarine elk. There we go. Alright. Now we're away from the pig. We're going to travel for a bit, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'll probably find a good spot to stop, folks, because we've completed our goal. We went to the Devastation, we finished it, and now we're heading on to Tobias's cave. So I may do that in the next stream for this series, but I may not make you all watch the whole travel and journey to Tobias's cave, especially because it's going to be a lot of what we did last night, where we just, you know, wandered around on the elk to get there and that kind of thing. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. This has been Thalan McRom, and that was the Devastation. It is it's an interesting place. Interesting story, POI. I'm not a huge fan of parkour challenges myself, but that's just me. I'm not going to tell people not to enjoy it. Though I do find the whole, like, time switching thing interesting. Like, that's a fantastic, like, little concept there that they're playing with. It makes and leans right into the whole, like, temporal instability issue and whatnot. I can't wait to see what else they do with the storyline. Obviously, because at this point, the only things left for us to do is basically go to Tobias's cave and give him the thing, and then he'll give us more story exposition. And then that'll be the end of it. So, with that said, I'm going to end this stream here, folks, and thank you all for joining me. And I'll catch you all in the next stream or next episode. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening.